Hey guys, how is it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. So Xbox and Bethesda just had their showcase today. It was one of the events that I was looking the most forward to. You know, Nintendo is one thing, and also waiting for any news if a state of play will be happening, since Sony is not an official part of E3. But the Xbox Bethesda presentation was something that had a lot of expectations. I know there was a lot of people in my live stream chats, like Cheesy Tots, for example, that were just going on and on and on and on and on constantly about how Xbox needs to deliver. The expectation, the bar, the standard for some big, huge game announcements, especially console exclusives, was up here. People wanted Microsoft to come through with their Xbox brand. Now, did they? The Xbox Bethesda showcase, I gotta say, was somewhat impressive. Was it a knock out of the park? No, there's always room for improvement, but it wasn't complete trash, if I'm going to be completely honest. They did have a lot of nice little announcements here that show that they're trying to make the Xbox brand a little bit more diverse as far as genre of games and availability and platforms and all sorts of different types of things. You know, they want to have a diverse amount of different I guess accessibilities as far as games go, if that sentence makes any sense. Accessibilities as far as games go. You get what I'm trying to say. They want to try to make that Xbox ecosystem a bit more diverse. But we're going to dive into some of the announcements, the reveals and stuff that they showed. So if this is your first time coming to the channel, why don't you click that subscription button, enable your notifications, and let's go ahead and get right to it. So this was being touted by Xbox themselves as the biggest and most diverse lineup in Xbox history. That was the slogan. I think they actually did a pretty decent job meeting expectation with this whole idea. So the main thing, let's get it right out of the way. Starfield has a new trailer. This is a game that I am actually anticipating very much so. We hadn't seen much about it leading up to this beyond just a logo, a small like teaser sting logo, and the rumor was this would be an Xbox exclusive. Well, we got it. We got confirmation. It's coming exclusively for Xbox November 11th, 2022, day one on Game Pass. So they kept emphasizing this whole day one on Game Pass thing constantly. Several games throughout this presentation get that nice little day one on Game Pass logo at the end of it, which is pretty exciting news. Starfield coming exclusive to Xbox day one, November 11th, 2022. I will be doing a trailer reaction. It might be on the channel right now already if you're watching this, but very big news on that. Very glad to see that Starfield was there. Now, we also got a game called Stalker 2, Heart of Chernobyl. It got a release date of April 28th, 2022. This one's a console exclusive, but it's also coming to PC. So it'll be on Xbox consoles, but PC. We're going to see a lot of that. And in the past, Xbox used to get a lot of, I guess, flack because of a lot of their games also being on PC. People would be like, what's the point of getting an Xbox if my games are on PC? Not everybody plays PC. I'm prefer to play on console. But also, guess what, Sony ponies? Microsoft is not the only company in town doing this. Sony's starting to put their games on PC too. That's just the way things are going. That's just the way the gaming industry's going. Is it a fair point? Yeah, it is. But it's going to happen. On top of that, we got Back for Blood, an update on that. Just the other day, I did a reaction to the trailer, the gameplay reveal. It'll be coming day one on Game Pass. That's big. See, I like this Game Pass method because I don't gotta buy these games to try them out. You know, if the games are trash, it didn't do me any harm. I know a lot of you guys don't support digital futures and subscriptions, blah, blah, blah. Day one on Game Pass, Back for Blood. I'm going to play it and find out if I like it. And if I like it enough, guess what I do? I go to GameStop, I go to Walmart, and I buy it. I double dip it. No harm, no foul. Anyways, Contraband, a new co-op open world game IP for Xbox developed by Avalanche. So we'll be seeing Contraband being developed. It's a brand new IP. People complain we're not seeing new IPs. Here we go. We got one right here. Now, Sea of Thieves will be having a crossover with Pirates of the Caribbean with a free update coming June 22nd, 2021. I haven't played Sea of Thieves in quite some time, but I will probably most likely check out this Pirates of the Caribbean expansion. Continuing on, we got Yakuza Like a Dragon available today on Xbox Game Pass. I already own it physically for Xbox, but that's nice that it's there. If you guys haven't played any of the Yakuza games, they're all there now on Game Pass. You can play the entire series of Yakuza, which I think is pretty impressive. I've just started digging into the series myself. I've been missing out for many years. You do not want to miss out yourself. Get on it. Doggone it, as Camelot 331 would say. Continuing on, we got a first gameplay trailer of Battlefield 2042. So earlier in the week, we saw a teaser trailer, more like a cinematic of Battlefield 2042. A lot of people have met this game with criticism because of the lack of a solo player campaign experience. It looks like they're going to be focusing on a more online multiplayer narrative. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm excited to try the game out, but I feel the game might be a little bit overpriced for what they're asking and for what's on there. But I'm hoping that they reveal that maybe there'll be a constant drip feed of content, at least to somewhat try to weaken the harm that they pulled on us, not having a campaign mode. I don't know. It is a little bit of BS that game companies are starting to do that. You know, modern gaming, am I right? We're seeing a lot of this nonsense come into these games, and they're overfilled with microtransactions, and they cost a little bit too much and things like that. All of the companies are guilty of it. That's just the way it's going. But Battlefield 2042 gameplay trailer looks pretty legit, at least. It looks like it's a lot of fun, action-packed. I will be doing a reaction to the trailer. If you guys want to check it out, it will be on the channel. I know I say that, but you guys don't go and check it out. I'd say, hey, if you want to go check it out, I know you guys don't want to click around and stuff. You just want to lay in your underwear on your fart couch right now. You're laying on your couch in your underwear watching YouTube on this lazy Sunday. I know for a fact. Nobody wants to click around, but thank you if you have. Now, we got more stuff. We got 12 Minutes, which is a console launch exclusive, coming out on August 19. That one, I believe, had William Dafoe, if I recall. William Dafoe. So, not bad. I would do a William Dafoe impression here, but I don't want to butcher it. Going on, Psychonauts 2, we got a new gameplay and story trailer launching August 25th. Then they announced that 10 Bethesda games are on Game Pass today, and I believe most of them were Fallout series. And we also had a few other games shown. Let me pull out the list. I thought I had it. Oh, yeah, here we go. So, in addition to Yakuza Like a Dragon, we got a whole bunch of Bethesda games. We got Fallout, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, which all those are PC Game Pass. They're not going to be on console, so if you have Game Pass for PC or Game Pass Ultimate, you'll be able to log on to a PC. We got Arx Fatalis, we got Dishonored, Evil Within 2, Wolfenstein, Rage, and Doom. So, not a bad selection as far as Bethesda games go. Probably try to sink the teeth into some of those earlier Fallouts just to check them out. And also, Fallout 76 is launching a new update. It is going to be the Steel Rain update coming out July 7th. My birthday, hint, hint, hint. My birthday, July 7th. And then in 2022, we'll be getting a new expansion called The Pit. Party Animals, console launch exclusive. I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to be checking it out if they do get on day one Game Pass. Halo Infinite. So we saw a lot of Halo Infinite footage here. The multiplayer. It looks impressive. It was a new gameplay trailer. There's a grappling hook that looks like it's going to change the name of the game. I'm genuinely excited for that. It's going to be launching this holiday, both the campaign and multiplayer. I think the multiplayer is free to play. So even if you don't have Halo Infinite itself, you'll be able to dig into the free-to-play multiplayer. That's what people play mostly anyway, right? So, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm going to be checking out. So, continuing on, we got Diablo 2 Resurrected, a new gameplay trailer, official release date for September 23rd. I still have yet to play any of the Diablos. Yeah, I know. I wasn't a PC gamer back in the day. I do have Diablo 3 on the Switch. I'll go ahead and check that one out pretty soon, at least, before this new one comes out. Then we got a sequel for A Plague Tale. I did like A Plague Tale Innocence. I thought it was a pretty neat little game. Nice on them for having a sequel come out. It's going to be launching in 2022, available on Game Pass. Then we got a whole bunch of announcements right here. Shredders coming December 2021 to Game Pass. Slime Rancher 2 coming to Game Pass in 2022. Atomic Heart coming to Game Pass. So they just threw this all these games will be on Game Pass announcement. Then we got Grounded receiving a new update. Age of Empires 4 launching October 28th. Replaced is coming to Xbox in 2022. Eluding Chronicle Rising is coming 2022, while Rising the main game on 2023. Outer Worlds 2 revealed a cinematic trailer. I will be checking out Outer Worlds. I think that game was pretty legit. I have it on Xbox and Switch. I double dipped on 2 different consoles. I had a lot of fun playing it. Very underrated title. If you haven't done yourself a favor, check it out. Check the expansion as well. If you like Fallout 4, you'll like Outer Worlds. Is it a clone? Little bit, but I feel it stands on its own merits. Then we got the big hitters that they ended the game with. Microsoft Flight Simulator coming to Xbox July 27th. I'm going to be honest. I didn't think I would be interested in a flight simulator game. I know Microsoft Flight Simulator has been around since the test of time. My middle school had a computer, like physics or a computer science class where you built like robots and crap. And one of the computers actually had Microsoft Flight Simulator like back in like 96, 97. This one looks years better. It actually looks a lot of fun. Plus they revealed a Top Gun expansion that would be free for it. I'm in on that. I think I'm going to check this game out. It's coming out in about a month, so why not? And then we also got Forza Horizon 5, which looks fucking amazing. I played 4 a little bit. It's launching November 5th. November 9th. Looks awesome. It looks beautiful. The trailer used in-game engine to get the footage. I'm in. Fucking fantastic series. I finally caught up, started playing a little bit of them just to see what the hubbub was, and I'm like, all right. And then last but not least, we saw a new IP from Arcane, exclusive from Xbox, launching in summer of 2022. So some of these are a little out, like a half a year from now or a year later. This is Redfall. Looks like a vampire-themed shooting game. Couldn't tell if it was FPS or not. It was more like a cinematic trailer introducing the characters, the story and the premise, which seemed, interestingly enough, had a little bit of a cartoony vibe to it, but vampires, I'm all in. So, yeah, guys, that was it. Overall, we did see a few groundbreaking announcements in regards to just how many games will be coming to Game Pass day one, which that, to be honest, is what Microsoft is going to be doing. That's their focus. The ecosystem is more than just the console, guys. It's access to iOS and Android gaming, access to the xCloud stuff, access to PC, access to Game Pass. It's a whole play anywhere aspect without having an actual handheld device. But it's the whole idea of having Xbox games available across different devices. It's kind of like almost like a philosophical like way of looking at what an Xbox ecosystem constitutes as. And I know a lot of people are like, well, we want the console to be comparable to the PS5. The idea is Xbox games play them across different devices. You have one account, you have access to your games, you got Game Pass. that can help you like that. They're looking different. It's a different type of thing, and I actually kind of dig what Microsoft is doing. Again, if I like a game enough, I go out and buy it physically. Like I liked playing Forza Horizon 4 on Game Pass, so I bought it physically. You know what I mean? I know a lot of you guys don't support that console digital future. I do both. I do both. I if a game is digital only, I go out and buy it. But I like that a lot of these games are coming day one to Game Pass because it gives me a chance to play them without breaking the wallet, without wasting money and finding out that a game bites. So I will be checking out several of these. But we did see some new IPs, Redfall, and a couple of other ones that were earlier on in the video. That's what I like. I like knowing that we're going to be getting some new IPs, some new exclusives and stuff. I liked seeing the multiplayer aspect of Halo Infinite. I know some people were probably hoping that we would see a lot more in regards to Halo because that's the main game that was supposed to be out already at launch. We got to remember, they're basically just redoing the whole entire goddamn thing with Halo because of the reception that everybody gave it. So if you want Halo to actually be good and worth the damn, we got to be patient, guys. But it's supposed to be out by the holiday. I'm guessing within the next couple months or so, we'll probably see a dedicated showcase to Halo. I will be excited for that. I would have liked to see a little bit more Halo. So yeah, it's a little disappointing that we didn't get it. But did Microsoft knock it out of the park? I wouldn't say this was a 10 out of 10 presentation. There's always room for improvement, but it was decent. Yeah, you know, there probably could have been a little bit more, but I feel that what they dedicated the time to and making sure that they emphasize the whole concept of Game Pass and getting people hyped behind it is what their main agenda is right now. I don't think they completely failed. I don't think they bombed at this presentation. I don't think it was trash. I think it was a solid 7.5, maybe an 8. Definitely room for improvement. Would have liked to seen some bigger, huge, groundbreaking announcements, but Starfield, come on. We got confirmation of that. We just need a solid release date for Halo. We didn't get that. But we got showcased the multiplayer of that, and we got a few new IPs announced and some Game Pass information. So it was solid enough for me. But to be honest, what I like to look forward to is Nintendo's presentation. So let's see what they do. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.